Oh, no. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can flip this back over. That's the problem with having too long of lumber sticking out. Welcome back, everybody. We are on Western Wilds again today here. We have a good bit to get going on today. So we are in the new, well, mostly new mowing setup here with the John Deere. It's the new to us John Deere and all of our old grass equipment. And we're going to get it going on one field with a worker, and we'll get the case going on another field. And then we're going to get to logging finally. So yeah, I kind of wonder if we should be doing some hay for the cattle, but they've got quite a bit left, and I think we'll be able to make it until we get around to actually being at month 4, whatever it is, since we did the hay last for them. This is the first month afterwards, and there's a ton left in the barn, so I think we're gonna be okay. I'm going to double check it when I get up there real fast up that way, because the case will be going up the top of that other field. So we can take another look and I'll see if maybe we need to change our mind. I need to change my mind, but I think we're going to be good. And the case here is going to be set up to have it completely baled, wrapped, everything, and ready to go for silage. The John Deere, we're going to have to go back around and wrap it still, and we'll have to pick everything up. I suppose I could have hooked the trailer up to the end of this thing, but I think it's long enough for a worker as it is. So we can come back around and collect them once it's all finished up. So let's take a look here. It is completely filled because of just filling up from hay that's sitting in here, and I think they're doing pretty good. We can get through a couple more months. So we're gonna try leaving it. They're going to go through about 351,000 liters of hay a month, roughly. And we did have, it was close to 1 million or something. So we should be good. We'll see how much silage we get after this run through, or this harvest, I should say, maybe. And then we will have to fertilize all these fields too. But I'd really like to get going on something other than continuously mowing grass and prepping fields, because I feel like that's all we've really done so far in the series. There we go. Now that'll turn on, and we should be good to go. Let's get a worker going here. What is he doing? All right, turn the worker off. I kind of think he thought he was trying to harvest that little tiny bit of field that's on the front here. And that's not what we want. We want to mow the big field. See, I really should probably just come around and delete or pave over essentially all of these small fields that are in here and kind of keep goofing everything up and are screwing up the environmental score. But it's going to take a lot of time and money, and it'll delete all the grass. I'll have to plant new grass, and I don't know. I think this will work. Let's fill that back up. We do keep running out of space to store our fertilizer. Okay, I already had that filled. So it'll pump through, and it only holds about 25,000 liters. The amount we're getting from our mini biogas over here, which I need to refill, is just kind of blowing that away. Let's grab a tractor. I think we're going to use the Field Boss. Yeah, we're going to use the Field Boss right now for filling that up, and probably for bale collection. That might change once we have to wrap as well. We might go over to the 4755 John Deere. But for now, I want to save that for going and doing some logging, because we are going to do logging. Oh, we also need to... That's right. We've got to herbicide those fields. We got to spray some weed killer on them, because the cornfields are growing. You know, we're going to have to use the Field Boss for that, because the John Deere does not have row crop tires on it. So let's pick up some bales here, and we're going to have to, I'm going to have to swing all the way around. This is too tight to turn around. We'll dump them into our biogas so it can keep working and not run out. We're probably going to need a lot more herbicide than what we have. Yeah, I've got about 2,000 liters. All right, let's go fill this up all the way, and then we'll get the weeds taken care of off these fields. and of course our bonus to environmental score, then we'll get going on forestry. Let's grab our, let's run into the shed, grab our big bag lifter. We won't be able to use that weight. You know what? I might want to buy another weight that I can use the 3-point on still, so that we can increase our lifting capacity. Because without it, we're at a fairly small lift capacity because this thing doesn't have enough weight on it. So I'm going to do that real fast too. We're going to buy a weight that'll work with the 3-point. And this is going to be the heaviest. Let's get it with the hitch. There we go. That'll give us a good bit of weight. And let's just leave it the color it is. Okay. Lift up our front loader. We'll grab the weight. We'll grab the blade. This is the side we need to grab, I believe. Okay. This is going to look really strange. Yep, this is going to look real strange. It'll actually even look real strange once we have the weight and the plow on the back, but oh well. As long as it works, right? Come on. Oh boy, now I did it. Alright. Let's move the harvester. In fact, I should probably buy the property and just send the harvester down there, because I haven't bought the land yet that we're going to start our forestry project on. Yeah, that worked. This water should be shallow enough for me to cross with this. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Beautiful. All right, then we're gonna be able to start harvesting right there and loading. You're still doing really well. And here is our John Deere that got stuck in the drink. Okay, there we go. I think we might go down towards the other side because I kind of want to do a little bit of building to help with our loading. The first one on that. And it would make sense to do it down at the other end here because then when we move further south, I don't have to build a whole new one or go really far out of the way. So I think we're going to do it down here. In fact, we might do it on the other side of the road there because we do have a little bit of space right on the other side of the road. There's our harvester. I guess we will go start down at the southern side here. We'll start knocking out some of these large ones and we'll try to maybe leave the smaller ones for the devour. Just because we'll get more lumber out of our big ones. I almost feel like I should go through and mark the smaller ones as do not cut. Screw it, we'll just start cutting. We will. Okay. There we go. That's what I needed was unfold. Length, we're gonna start at 9 meters, I think. And we'll see how that fits onto the trailers. So I'm going to stop for 1 second just so we can see if this will fit onto the trailers well, because we might need to go shorter. Oh, I probably could really set up a nice little load area easily enough, even without bringing the cutter over to it, just because of how many logs I can grab with this thing with the weight. All right, let's grab our logs here. Yeah, that's going to be a bit long. I know we'll make more money with this length, but I mean, that's taking up 1.5 trailers almost. Don't knock over the trailers. And I do still have to have enough room for the tractor at the front too, which means I definitely can't do 2 things at 9. Well, unless I can... Let's try coming around the other side. If it'll balance so that they'll just hang off the back of that second trailer, this would work. So there is a chance it'll work. I mean, that's a lot hanging off. Why is that connected? There we go. Yeah, that would work. All right, we're gonna try keeping it at 9. It's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna try it. And since we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and build our little loading area here. Now we just need to pave the inside of that really fast. I should have done gravel. Oh well. Concrete pad it is. So now when we cut down our logs, we can just drop them into there, shove them together, and then pack them up for the trailer. And we know we're sticking out just a little bit, so our center's about right here. And I can drop that down and drive all the way forward to make sure it's all nice and slammed together. Pull it right out over the top. We'll see. There's a chance I might have to change this front side to being those shorter concrete walls once I get a wheel loader in case it can't lift up that high. This is a little bit heavy. We're gonna cut this tree out right away. I don't have a chainsaw. Let's buy a chainsaw. I like Husqvarna. All right. Get you out of the way. And in fact, let's just delimit real quick here. And toss it on because why not, right? We'll just get rid of it here real fast with that. Okay. There we go. It's holding. May not be holding the greatest, but it is holding. So then I'll be able to extend out the back a little bit, not the front a little bit on this front one, I think, and it'll be good. Let's do that. Let's sell off one load here, and I think that'll be it for this episode, because I know we've been going for a little while already. And I'm trying to do shorter episodes, because I feel like I have been doing some really, really long ones lately, and I know not everyone wants to really do or watch that long of a video. So let's cut down about 3 or 4 more trees here. Hook up all of our straps. Nope, we're not going to be able to do that. All right, we'll have to do 8-meter logs. As much as I want to do 9, there's no way this is going to work for repeated trips. And I think shortening it by 1 meter will do it. I think if we go to 8, we'll be just about perfect. I'm sure these were probably made for 6-meter logs, judging by the looks of it, but we don't want to do 6-meter logs because they're not... Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can flip this back over. That's the problem with having too long of lumber sticking out. Woo! Yeah! There we go. We're gonna need to do smaller lengths. 26,000, not bad. I mean, we only made, what, like a $500 investment into doing logging? Something like that for a $25,000 return now. So, thank you guys for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone have a great day and happy gaming.